Hey guys, Mrs. Stefan here, obviously. So what you're going to do today is you're going to take your selection theme test. Instead of me sitting in front of you and reading all the questions to you as a whole group, you're going to do it at a center. So you're obviously at that center right now. I'm going to read every question. After each question, I'm going to tell you, pause the video. You'll pause the video and answer the question, however long it takes you. Then you'll hit play, and I'll read you the next question. That way you can work at your own pace. All right, so we're all going to start on number one. Number one says, strategy focus, evaluate. Do you like the part of the story that tells how Ranger Dockett became a ranger? Why or why not? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to tell me if you like that part of the story. You can turn to a page in the book. Okay, the page in the book that you will turn to is page number 182. On 182, it tells you how Ranger Dockett became a park ranger. It says, look, there's a snail. Ranger Dockett was a Boy Scout when he was a little boy. Later, he went to school to learn how to be a ranger. Ever since then, he has been exploring nature with others. So you're going to pause the video when I say pause now. Do you like the part of the story that tells how Ranger Dockett became a ranger? Yes, I like that part, period. No, I don't like that part, period. Then give me a reason why you like it or why you don't like it. I don't like the part about Ranger Dockett becoming a ranger because blah, 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 blah. Or, yes, I do like the part when he became a ranger because blah, 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 blah. Pause the recording now. Okay, so you went ahead and you answered question number one, which means now you're ready for number two. If you're not ready for number two, then pause the video now. If you are, let's move on to number two. Is the following sentence a fact or an opinion? And how do you know? So here's the sentence. Ranger Dockett has the best job in the city. Is that sentence a fact or an opinion? You will answer, the sentence is a fact or the sentence is an opinion, period. Then it says, how do you know? You will write, I know this because blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm going to read the question again. Is the following sentence a fact or an opinion? And how do you know? Pause the video now and answer question number two. All right, so you should be ready for number three. If you're not ready for number three, pause the video now and go back and answer question number two. If you're ready, then here we go. Number three. Which of the following is a fact from the story? So, three of these answers are going to be opinions. One of them is a fact. You are going to fill in the bubble that tells a fact. Let's remember, a fact is something we can prove. We can find it in the story and prove it using a picture, Googling it on the computer. We could even make a phone call and interview someone. Which one is a fact from the story? A, Ranger Dockett's classes are the best. B, Ranger Dockett is nicer than the other rangers. C, Ranger Dockett plants trees each year. Or D, Ranger Dockett should not get in the mud. So go ahead and pause the video now and decide which one of these four answers is a fact. Pause the video. All right, if you're ready for number 4, then here we go. If not, pause the video and go back and finish number 3. Number 4, which important idea below does the following sentence belong with? Let me start that again. Which important idea below does the following sentence belong with? All right, so this sentence right here is either going to go with A, it's going to go with B, it's going to go with C, or it's going to go with D. So, his students look for turtles, frogs, and insects. Ranger Dockett teaches classes at the pond. Ranger Dockett lives in New York City. Ranger Dockett keeps in touch with other rangers. Or Ranger Dockett makes people follow park rules. What sentence goes with his students look for turtles, frogs, and insects? A, Ranger Dockett teaches classes at the pond. B, Ranger Dockett lives in New York City. C, Ranger Dockett keeps in touch with other rangers. Or D, Ranger Dockett makes people follow park rules. Pause the video now if you need to. Answer question 4 before you move on to number 5. If you're done already, let's move on. Otherwise, pause the video now. Read the sentence and choose the best answer. He shows them how to protect the plants and animals that live there. In the sentence above, what does protect mean? So what does it mean to protect the plants and animals that live there? Does it mean to make them grow, to study them, to set free, or to keep from harm? Pause the video now if you're not sure and you need a minute. If you're done, let's move on to number 6. Otherwise, pause the video now. Parks are important in big, busy, urban places. Which place below is an urban place? A farm, a city, a forest, or a lake? Parks are important in big, busy, urban places. Which place below is an urban place? A farm, a city, a forest, or a lake? When you are finished, make sure your name is on it and turn it in.